In today's video, we finished the primer on the RSX. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to More Motorsports Garage. This is part 5 of priming the RSX. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button, turn that bell icon on to get notified of every upload. So if God is willing, in this video, we will finish the priming process of the RSX. Also, real quick, a sponsor reached out and wants to provide me an inflatable paint booth with filters in it. So that is a huge thing. So definitely huge shout out to them. I don't have it yet, but when I get it, I will be sure to do a video if it all works out. So I'm really excited for that because I could definitely use a paint booth so I don't have to do this panel by panel. But either way, I did get the driver's side done the other night, and here's a little video clip of that so you can see how it went. Basically the same exact process I did on the other side, which was in a previous video. If you haven't watched that, definitely feel free to go check it out. But basically got this side primed. It's looking really nice and smooth. So we're gonna start with the hatch. I will be just wet sanding this. The reason is because I already went through the sanding process and painted this in a previous video. So this is good to go. We just need to get it scuffed up real nice. Just be using some water and a Scotch-Brite just to kind of get it all, you know, scuffed up. Then we have the roof, which I will probably do another day, but it will be in this video. So for you guys, it won't be very long. The reason is I want to get this done. Then I want to let it dry, put the wing and the bumper on, and then we can move on to that up there. And then the whole thing will officially be primed white. And if you guys are wondering, yes, I did the side skirts in primer white already, off camera. But yeah, definitely making some progress, and before too long we'll be able to take this thing to GT's Performance and have him lay some gloss white with some pearl gold over it, and it will be absolutely beautiful. Now I know that my body work is not absolutely perfect, but I am doing the best I can. I did mention that in previous videos, and I thank each and every one of you for following this little process. It's definitely not ideal. I prefer to do it all at one time, but my hand was forced, so it's this or nothing. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you're new here, again, please click that subscribe button. And here we go. Okay, just like all the other panels, wax and tar remover, microfiber, gonna wipe it down, and then we'll be ready to start laying on the paint. I will be laying the paint on kind of thin at first, and then we'll go over it thicker, just like I did on all the other panels. Okay, now that it's all wiped down, we're gonna go ahead, lay the flat white primer over it. Again, I'm gonna go very light, and then I'm gonna make the coats a little bit thicker. Here we go. All right, this is the third and final coat. All right, gonna let this dry for a few minutes, then we'll take the plastic and tape off very carefully, peeling away from the paint. Then we'll pull this out and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, when peeling the tape and plastic, always peel away like I just said. Now, one reason I like to peel the tape while the paint is still tacky is that way it peels up really good. I have had instances where the paint will dry and harden, and then when I peel the tape up, it'll peel the actual paint off the panel. So when doing this, be very careful to not rush it and peel away like this. And if you have to, stick the tape up to the plastic and just keep moving. All right, it looks really good. So I am well pleased with it. Now there is a color difference, as you see. Once this dries, it will flatten up and look like this side. I've noticed that with all the panels it did that to. They all end up flattening and looking a lot better. But definitely looks good. I'm gonna go ahead, since this is still tacky, open it up and we will carefully put the bumper on. The reason I don't want it closed is if I accidentally hit the paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the bumper on and we'll see what she looks like. All right, looks really good with the bumper on. And this is just the primer white, so I can only imagine how good this is gonna look with the gloss white and the gold pearl over it. I do have to put the wing on tomorrow. I'm gonna wait since this is still freshly painted today. So tomorrow it should be good, especially here in Texas. It gets really hot, so it'll dry up nice and quick. I still have to do the roof, so we will prep that roof. But before we go any further, huge thank you to Edward for donating the $60 that you donated so I could get a respirator. Greatly appreciate that. Was not required, but it is definitely appreciated. So God bless you for doing that. I definitely needed a new respirator. I don't know where the other two went. Now I can ditch this crappy dust mask. It's made for sanding dust. It's not even that good of a mask, but it was better than nothing. But now I can go get a good one, so I'll definitely do that. Huge thank you. But yeah, we'll pick up the rest of this tomorrow. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Okay, I got everything plasticed off. We're gonna go ahead and wet sand the roof. Since it's in really good shape, the paint is actually not too bad up here. We're gonna do some 320, then 400, wipe it down with wax and tar remover, and then we'll start laying the primer on. I hope everyone's enjoying the video. right, got the first light coat done. We're gonna let that dry for a few minutes. Then we're gonna go over it 2 more times and then we'll be done. All right, there it is. All 3 coats are on it. Looks pretty good. My body work doesn't look the best up here, but you know what? It is better than it was, so I'm happy with it. But yeah, we're gonna let this dry. We'll take all the plastic off and see what it looks like. Okay, last piece is the wing. So we're gonna go ahead and get this on. All right, there it is, all officially primed white and looking really good. The only things that are not primed are the underside of the hood and the door jambs and the inside the hatch jamb, but I can do all those later. It's pretty simple. I did put the side skirt back on and painted the lip, which I think looks pretty good. Used the same methods. Didn't do video of that. It's pretty simple though. It's definitely looking a lot better. Now I do still need to rinse it off, which I will do here in a little bit. Get all that stuff off there. And I will be doing something with the wheels. I want to go with a gold set because I am going the white and gold theme. And for the Acura emblem, since I don't have it, I actually sent it off to my buddy Joe, who's making me these awesome Legend of Zelda ones that will go right there. He's working really hard to getting them shipped out as soon as he can. So once I get those, it's going to go there. It's going to look real official and really nice. Of course, this is just the primer. We still have to do the gloss white with the pearl gold, which will be done with GT Performance. If you haven't seen all the other videos, I mentioned it. So definitely check the link in the description. Go check out his channel. Go subscribe. Show him some love. He's really good at what he does. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up. I'm really dirty. And then we'll pull this outside, rinse it off, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. All right, here it is out in the sun. I did rinse it off with the pressure washer. Now the paint has been dry for quite a few hours, so it didn't hurt it. Do not get up close to the paint after you paint it, but a light rinsing will be okay. I've done this many times. Now spray gun paint's a totally different thing. I know you can't wash or wax it for like a month or something like that. With this spray paint, it's just primer anyways. A light rinse is fine. I did that to get any sanding dust or anything else off. But I'll give you a quick little walk around, show you it. It looks a lot better. Now it is very bright and the wind decided to pick up as soon as I started recording, so sorry about that in advance. But yeah, it looks really good all the way through. Totally different car from whenever I very first got it. And I will pop the hood so you can see under the hood as well. But it's very smooth all the way through, and I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood and show you under there. All right, here it is under the hood. If you haven't seen the video of the gold engine bay painting, definitely check the link in the description. I've made this color using 2 different spray paints and it looks really good. And yeah, it's a K20A2. This is the Acura RSX Type S. Supercharged, makes 301 horsepower. I'm on 93 octane. If I went E85, we could make some more power, and if I put different cams in it, but it is stock internals for right now. 1000cc injectors, a true cold air intake system. It's heat wrapped, and it's definitely a very nice setup. Now the next thing I have to do is under the hood is still black, so I have to actually take the hood off and get all that primed white as well. But I'll do that off camera. It's a pretty simple little task, but yeah, it's looking really nice under here and really nice on the outside. And this is just the primer stage, so we still have a lot left to do. We are not even close to where I want it, but it definitely looks 1,000 times better from when I got the car. So I am really well pleased with how this is turning out. But yeah, with that being said, if anyone is interested in supporting the channel, I have some merch. Instagram.com/More Motorsports Garage. Send me a message if you are interested. I don't have a ton of stuff right now, but I do have some stuff, and it would help the channel tremendously. I do have a lot of things left to pay for and get before we can move on to the next step, but definitely appreciate each and every one of you who like the videos and share them. A lot of people say, how are you not bigger on your channels yet? And a lot of people aren't sharing the videos. So if you share the videos, it helps me big time when you guys share the videos, because it's the same thing as putting money in my pocket, because this is my full-time job, this and my other YouTube channel. So I greatly appreciate any help anyone can do, just sharing the videos, telling people about it, or anything like that. But we're so close to 100,000 subscribers. Once I get to the 100K subscriber mark, we will definitely be doing a cool giveaway, so definitely want to stay tuned. But that's basically it for this video, so I'll see you guys in the next one. And as I like to say, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.